In this next story, we'd like you to use your imagination to picture two American soldiers stationed in Australia during the Second World War. They are driving in their Jeep on their way to an anti-aircraft station, and suddenly an enemy air attack is launched. As the bombs fall all around them, they somehow manage to weave their car out of harm's way. And suddenly a low-flying plane drops a huge shell directly onto the hood of their car. It looks like certain death, but somehow they're blown clear of the vehicle just as the shell explodes. A few yards away, they see a roadside ditch and dive into it. And they hunker down and they stay under cover while the bombs continue to go off. After the attack is over, the two soldiers come out of the ditch and they are visibly shaken, but otherwise not hurt. So looking at the wreckage of their Jeep, they agree that it's a miracle that they both weren't killed. And as they inspect further, they find a large piece of shrapnel has lodged in the driver's seat. The soldier who'd been driving stares at the piece of shrapnel in disbelief. It has his father's name printed on it. He later learns the explanation. Years before the war, his father had junked an old Chevy in which he had engraved his name on the cylinder block, and when the car was scrapped, the parts wound up in Japan, a major market for steel and iron parts in those days. When the war started, all the scrap metal in Japan was sent to munitions factories. Well, the parts of his father's car were used to make that bomb that hit the Jeep. A bomb that went off, but somehow refused to take the life of his son. Is this story fictitious or a strange truth? We'll find out at the end of the show.